Hello viewers, welcome to the Tech Architect. You are watching the Azure Fundamentals video series and this is the part 2 of the Azure Security which we are starting. The In this Azure Security, here comes encryption. The data is an irreparable asset. Encryption is a last and strongest line of the defense in a layered security strategy. Encryption data unreadable and unusable to unauthorized viewers. To use or read the encrypted data must be decrypted requires use the secret key. Encryption has a two types: symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption uses the same key to encrypt and decrypt the data, while the asymmetric encryption uses a public key and a private key pair. Either they can encrypt, but single key cannot decrypt its own encrypted data. To decrypt, you need the paired key. Asymmetric encryption is used for things like transport layer security (TLS), used in HTTPS and data signing. Encryption, you can see in the diagram, encryption in REST and encryption in transit. So the next thing is uh, encryption on Azure. Encryption raw storage. Encrypt raw storage. Azure storage service encryption automatically encrypts your data before persisting it to Azure managed disk, Azure blob disk storage, Azure files, or Azure queue storage, and decrypts the data before retrieval. Encrypts virtual machine disk, encrypt Azure disk encryption. The encrypt databases transport transparent data encryption (TDE), real-time encryption and decryption of the database, associated backups and transaction log files at rest. Entire database by using the symmetric key called database encryption key. Encrypt secrets. Use Azure Key Wallet to protect our secrets. Azure Key Wallet is centralized cloud service for storing your application secrets. Now the types of the Azure certificates: service certificates and management certificates. Service certificates are the attached to cloud services and enable secure communication to and from the service. You can upload service certificate to Azure either using Azure portal or by using the classic deployment model. Service certificate are associated with the specific cloud service. They are assigned to a deployment in the service definition file. The management certificates are the allows you to authenticate with the classic deployment model. Many program and tools such as Visual Studio or Azure SDK uses these certificates to automate the configuration and deployment of the various Azure services. Using the Key Wallet with the certificates, you can create certificates in Key Wallet or import existing certificates. You can securely store and manage certificates without interaction with the private key material. You can create a policy and direct key wallet to manage the life cycle of the certificate. You can provide contact information for notification about life cycle events of expiration and renewal of certificate. You can automatically renew certificates with selected issuers, key wallet partners, X509 certificate providers and certificate authorities. What is firewall? Firewall securing a network perimeter is not enough. Layered approach provided multiple levels of protection. Internet protection allow only inbound and outbound communication where necessary. So firewall is a service that grants the server access based on the originating IP address of each request you create. You create firewall rules that specify ranges of the IP addresses. Azure Firewall is a managed cloud-based and network security service that protects your Azure virtual network resources. It is fully stateful firewall as a service with a built-in high availability and unrestricted cloud scalability. Your application gateway is a load balancer that includes a web application firewall WAF that provide protection from common known vulnerabilities in website. It is designed to protect HTTP traffic. The last thing is the network virtual appliance are the ideal option for non-HTTP services or advanced configurations and are similar to hardware firewall application appliances. The next thing is distributed denial of service attacks, DDoS attacks. DDoS attacks, any resource exposed on the internet is at risk of being attacked by the service denial of service attack. These type of attacks attempt to overwhelm the network resource by sending many requests and slow down the service or unresponsive. Your DDoS protection. Your DDoS protection leverages the scale and elasticity of the Microsoft global network to bring DDoS mitigation capacity to every Azure region. The Azure DDoS protection service protects your Azure applications by monitoring traffic at Azure network edge before it can impact your service availability. Within a few minutes of attack detection, you are notified using Azure monitoring metrics. This diagram shows you the network traffic flowing into the Azure from the both customers and an attacker. Azure DDoS protection identifies the attacker's attempt to overwhelm the network and blocks further traffic from the reaching Azure services. Legitimating traffic from the customer still flows the Azure without any interruption service. Azure DDoS protection provides the following service tiers. It's a basic and a standard. The basic service tier is automatically enabled as a part of your platform, always on traffic monitoring and real time mitigating of common network level attacks, provide the same defenses that Microsoft Online Services use. Standard. The standard service tier provides the additional mitigating capabilities that are tuned specifically to Microsoft Azure Virtual Network Resource, can mitigate the following types of attack. Volumetric attacks. That are a volumetric attacker's goal is to flood the network layer with a substantial amount of seemingly legitimate traffic. Protocol attacks. These attacks render to target inaccessible by exploiting a weaken in the layer 3 and the layer 4 protocol attacks. The resource application layer attacks are these attacks target web application packets to disrupt the transmission of data between the hosts. Protect your shared document through the Microsoft Azure Information Protection, which is a cloud-based solution that helps the organization classify and optionally protect documents and emails by applying labels. After your content is classified, you can track and control how the content is used. For example, you can analyze data flows to gain insight into your business, detect risky behaviors, and take the corrective measures, track access to the documents, prevent data leakage, or misuse confidential information. Azure Advanced Threat Protection is the cloud-based security solution that identifies, detects, and helps you investigate advanced threats, compromised identities, and malicious insider action directed to your organization. Azure ATP is capable of detecting the known malicious attacks and techniques, security issues, and risk against your network. Your ATP components: ATP portal, ATP sensor, and cloud service. ATP sensor, uh, ATP sensors are installed directly on your domain controller. The sensor monitors domain controller traffic without requiring a dedicated server or configuring port mirroring. Cloud service: ATP cloud service runs on Azure infrastructure and is currently deployed in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Your ATP cloud service is connected to Microsoft's Intelligent Security Graph. Your the next thing is so viewers, the topic is end here, and thank you very much for viewing till the next video. Thank you.